Okay, we are recording. I am going to share my screen and to see here, bring up the presentation. And bring up my Zoom. That's not the one I wanted. There we go. Okay, I should be able to hit share screen and then we should be able to see the presentation here. How is that? Can you see that, Franklin?
Yeah, definitely see that. We're not in presentation mode, but nonetheless, there you go. Perfect.
Yeah, all right, wonderful. Well, here we are. I'd like to thank all of you for viewing this recording of our Isagenix presentation. My name is Christina Johnston, and this is my husband, Franklin Johnston, who you may see off to the side. I'm not sure how the recording goes if you see the participants' videos on the side as well. But I could actually kind of hide that, so this way we just see the presentation. Perfect. All right. Well, we are the owners of Johnston Global Wellness, and we partner with Isagenix. And my screen just went blank. Well, let's go back up to the top here. I think maybe it was at the end of the presentation. There we are. Shall we start again? We partner with Isagenix. They are a company that offers solutions that transform your life, anything from weight loss to youthful aging, energy and performance, whole body nutrition, cellular cleansing, and replenishing. The vision of Isagenix is to impact world health and free people from physical and financial pain, and in the process create the largest health and wellness company in the world. So you want to align yourself with the right company. 9 years in a row, we have been on the Incorporated 5,000 list. We were ranked number 13 largest direct selling company in the US and now number 22 globally. We have had financial stability for over a decade, and we have 8 million in global charitable contributions, including the Make-A-Wish Foundation. On your top right, you see Jim and Kathy Coover. They are the co-founders of Isagenix, along with their son that is listed right under them, Eric Coover. And to the bottom left, you see John Anderson. He is the founder of Isagenix and the master formulator. So what is Isagenix? We are a solution-based company. We focus in on weight loss, energy and performance, healthy aging, and wealth creation. Which one of these is what's brought you to this call tonight? The health crisis. 1 in 2.2 people will develop cancer. In 1950, that was 1 in 12. 1.3 million women will be diagnosed with breast cancer. That's a 30% increase in the last 25 years. And as a survivor myself, I also have family members who have come down with breast cancer and are currently in their battle. So that is something that hits close to home for me. There's also a lot of diabetes, thyroid, and autoimmune diseases. And obesity. 2/3 of Americans are overweight, and 1 out of 3 children are overweight. So what is a toxin? You hear about it all the time, but if you really look at this, you can see how our bodies are trying to fight toxins off on a daily basis. From pesticides sprayed on our food, to our food being genetically modified so that it looks beautiful for us to buy at the store, the air that we breathe, the water that we drink, the chemicals we clean with, and then our largest organ is our skin. And all of the different skincare products that we put on, including our makeup, all have toxins in them if we're not using the right products. So the bottom line is our immune system, which has to process all of these foreign pollutants, just cannot keep up. So the food that we eat is nutritionally deficient and nutritionally bankrupt. So how do we solve this? Here is a disclaimer. It is a statement that these statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any diseases. Weight loss should not be considered typical. In a study performed in 2012 by the University of Illinois at Chicago, the researchers, subjects lost an average of 9 pounds with an average of 2 pounds of loss from visceral fat after 30 days on an Isagenix system. The subjects also had a greater level of adherence and had more consistent weight loss from week to week compared to subjects on a traditional diet. So, Isagenix products versus the heart healthy diet. As you see here, Isagenix has a 56% more weight loss than a heart healthy diet. 47% more fat loss with Isagenix, and twice as much visceral fat loss than the heart healthy diet. This is one of the studies that was done at the University of Illinois at Chicago. They also followed these participants and had a longer study, and when those results came out, we still continued to show better than the heart healthy diet. Testing of our products. We have 40 full-time scientists, and Isagenix invests a lot of money in testing of their raw materials, finished good, and third-party testing. We do not compromise on any of our ingredients, and in fact, if something doesn't meet our testing standards, then that product just may not be available until we can find the product that we agree to put into all of our solutions. And here are some of our Isagenix solutions here. We're going to go a little deeper into a few of these in the next few slides. First one being our Isagenix shakes. They're affordable, nutritionally complete meal. We're not just a protein shake. We are a complete meal. It is clinically shown to aid in weight loss while supporting lean muscle growth, energy fueling carbs and good fats, 24 grams of protein, and they keep you feeling fuller longer. We also help alkalize your GI tract, which can help decrease inflammation, allowing you to absorb your nutrients better. And we are low glycemic, gluten-free, and non-GMO. Cleanse for Life. This is what Isagenix was based off of. Our master formulator came up with this to help with some health issues that he was having at the time, including possibly having to have his foot amputated, and he was able to heal himself with using Cleanse for Life. It helps support a healthy metabolism. It's a synergistic blend of natural cleansing herbs and botanicals designed to maintain good health and support detoxification. And the nutrients nourish your body as you're cleansing out the toxins. Ionic Supreme, nature's answer to stress. Adaptogens help improve mental clarity so you can stay sharp. Energizes your cells to support faster recovery after workouts. And strengthens the body's ability to combat and resist the effects of stress. I drink Ionix every morning. It helps kind of wake me up and get me going. But if I feel like I'm really stressed out at the end of the night, but I really need to get to bed, then it is something that I can drink at night too, and it will adapt to what my body needs at the time. So the benefits of an alkaline body. I mentioned that our shakes can help alkalize your GI tract. We're not talking about your blood pH here, but alkalinity can help boost your energy, help you shed weight, sleep better, have better digestion, slows down the aging process, cancer prevention, and reduce inflammation. So on the right here, this box, every single person who has cancer has a pH that is too acidic. Dr. Otto Warburg won the Nobel Prize in 1931 for proving that cancer can't survive in an alkaline, oxygen-rich environment, but thrives in an acidic, low-oxygen environment. Isagenix has many solutions. We have skincare to help decrease the amount of toxins we're putting on our skin, joint and pain relief, brain and sleep support. Love the sleep spray. Our performance line, if you are an athlete, we are Informed Sports certified. So if you are in a competitive type of performance that you have to have drug testing done, none of the products that we carry will have something in there that you're not allowed to have, even if you're an Olympian. We have energy solutions. We also have snacks and mini meals that you'll see on that bottom right there. And some of those are my absolute favorite. So with traditional dieting, you hear about people having that yo-yo dieting effect. And if you look here on your left, you see that when we have these toxins and impurities in our body puts fat around those because it doesn't know what else to do with them. It can't get them out of the body as quickly as we're putting them in. And then it stores them a lot of times around the visceral organs in your gut. Well, once you lose weight, you're dropping fat. But if you're not doing it the right way, then you're still continue to have all of these toxins in your body. And so after a while, your body senses that increased level of impurities and goes into fat production, and you rebound and you end up gaining your weight back. And that's that yo-yo diet effect. But with cellular cleansing and Isagenix, once you get rid of the fat, we're also cleansing at the same time and using the Cleanse for Life to help get rid of those toxins in our body means that we're going to have better overall health, we'll have less fat and more lean muscle. This is my friend Courtney. She's the one who introduced me to Isagenix. She was a busy mom of 5 children, including 2 sets of twins and 1 child with special needs. We met when our daughters were in preschool together, and we were taking the same exercise class. After we dropped the kids off in their classrooms, we'd sneak into the gym and take the same class. And I could see her losing weight, and I was stuck. So I asked her what she was doing. And after talking with her a few times and looking at the products, I decided this is something that I had to do because she was losing weight. She had so much more energy, and she was able to keep up with her kids. And as you can tell, she just looks happier. These are my pictures from my first 30 days. So the top row there are the ones at the very beginning, and then again at the end. And you can see how I lost some of my fat around my visceral organs. But the one that really gets me is the one on the right, where that top right, I have that little wrinkle in my back. And I didn't know that I had a roll in that area because you don't often look at yourself in the mirror from the back. But you can tell at the bottom there that I got some more of my curves back, and that little wrinkle is now gone. This is my friend Rob. He has his day 1, his day 30, and then he decided to kick it up a notch and add exercise into his program, and you can see what it's really done for him. And here we have Trent. I often joke with him that he had no neck in that first photo, but now that he has lost some weight, he is looking better and feeling so much better. So here we have the #1 income earners in Isagenix worldwide. This is Herb and Patty Cepeda. They are from Fort Mill, South Carolina, along with their family here. And they are part of the team that I am on. They offer a lot of support to us, from weekly phone calls to yearly training sessions, usually in the Charlotte area. And they are just wonderful people. I've really enjoyed meeting them on multiple occasions. So when we talk about our need for money, Isagenix has a solution for wealth creation. And if you look, in the U.S., 41 million people, or 14% of the U.S., receive food assistance. The unemployment is high, healthcare costs are rising, so are taxes, and debt is skyrocketing. So I'm going to pass it on now to my husband, Franklin. He's going to talk to you a little bit about why we need Isagenix to help us with our financial blueprint. Here you are, Frank.
Well, thanks, Christina. And I'll tell you what, guys, first of all, thank you for joining the call. And for those that are going to be checking out our recording later, I want to thank you for being on and listening to essentially what we have to share. And so I am excited about this opportunity. Johnston Global Wellness has been around for the last 2.5 years, and I think we are poised to do something great. This is a big industry, and there's an opportunity for many of us to participate. And so on this slide here, I have some questions for you. These are questions that I often ask myself, and I suspect that you may ask yourself these as well. And so, the first one here, it says, life will give you whatever you are willing to accept. The next one, how can I pay off debt and get ahead? Then we have, if it is to be, it's up to me. Technical difficulties here. Then we have, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. You've got to have something in place. Ladies and gentlemen, are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? Is there too much month at the end of the money? What if I lost my job tomorrow? Ever had a bill come out of left field? For example, let's say an alternator on your Honda Odyssey that came out of nowhere and cost you $562. Well, that was a recent event for us over the weekend here. How about things that are related to dental or health care or children things? These are things that we don't entirely plan for, but they come out of left field. And you've got to have and be in position to have the money to pay for things like that.
Hey,
now,
Franklin.
Go ahead, Christina.
I'm going to have you come into my office because your voice is coming in and out a little bit. I can hear the words you're saying, but it's just not consistent. So if you'd like to pause your video on your phone.
Yeah. Now look.
In here, it'll make noise.
Are you seeing video of me or just the screen itself?
I opened the video so that I could see you.
All right. Well, I'll be over there in a second.
Okay.
Stand by, folks.
Okay. So let me like that, and you can have my seat.
Okay. Look, you may have some adversities or difficulties or whatever. You know what you do, folks? You overcome. And so I left off here. Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? Let's see here. Is there too much month at the end of the money? Well, that's probably fair to say for many folks. Now, what if I lost my job tomorrow? How long would you be able to live off of your, say, emergency money? Coming back to in a job, and we'll talk a little bit about this. A job is just over broke. I am paid what someone thinks I'm worth. Now, how can I make a financial impact in my bottom line? That's a difficult disposition if you are paid on a set income. And so maybe, just maybe, I need to take a checkup from the neck up. And in our next slide here, 1 second here.
It was moving before.
All right. Again, thank you guys for being patient here. Now realize the mind can only see what it can achieve. Now, by the way, as I may have mentioned before, a JOB is summarized for the bulk of the working population is just over broke. Now, when you were younger, you had dreams that were monstrous. They were big, as you can see on this screen here. They were large. You know, you had big dreams. And the reality of it is as you went through school, maybe got out of college, you got into the workforce, you found out that your income was a lot smaller. And when your income shrinks like that, so does your dreams. And so we in society today have the tendency of reducing those big time dreams and shaping it around our income as it resides today. And that's an unfortunate set of circumstances, but it is the case for most of us. Well, there is an answer, and it is Isagenix. The Isagenix lifestyle gives the transforming of your health. There's opportunity for wealth and happiness. In the upper right-hand corner, you're going to see www.johnstonglobalwellness.com. I encourage you to go out to that website, take a look at us. You'll also see us out on Facebook at Johnston Global Wellness. And then finally, we have a secondary website here, 300to500.com. If you could put an additional 300 to 500 into your bank account per month, how would that change your financial situation? So the opportunity knocks. And retirement statistics. If you fail to plan, then you plan to fail for the future. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 in 10 make it. That means that 90% are not going to do the required things to get to retirement, to live financially independent. And so when I think about my 401k, the things that I'm doing, I'm working for a company right now, CenturyLink. This is a telecommunications business. And I've been there for 17 years, and I'm looking to retire that in the next couple of years. But I am contributing to my 401k the maximum. And the maximum that you can contribute to a 401k today, if you are under the age of 50, is $18,500 a year. Now, my company has provided something called the Fit Age. And the Fit Age website tells me that if I continue to save the maximum of $18,500 a year, I am age 47, and if I were to continue that for the next 15 years, well, it's actually going to be 18 years, because Fit Age suggests that based upon a return of my investments, that if I were to save $18,500 a year, that I will be in a position to retire at age 64. Well, that's a lot of money. And so I ask people today, are you saving the maximum of $18,500 a year? Some great benefits to that. Number one, you're saving $18,000 a year. And number two, it becomes a taxable. You get to reduce your income by what you're placing in your 401k. The problem being is, I don't think a lot of people out there today have the ability to save $18,000 a year. And folks, if you're matching what the company is offering you, if a company is providing matching, say they're matching at 6%, I'm going to suggest to you that your opportunity for retirement is further solidified, meaning that the chances are quite minimal. So how do you win financially? Well, let's take a look at the screen right here. Here's how you do it. You own your own business from the ground floor up. Now, a lot of people say, hey, you know what, Frank? That's great. I would love, as a matter of fact, I'd love to own probably one of the greatest franchises ever offered in businesses today, worldwide. That's the McDonald's franchise. Well, Frank, I have a problem with that, because in order for you to have a McDonald's franchise, you're going to need to have $1 million franchise fee. Well, who's got that kind of money? And then you may say, well, hey, it's great. Frank, I'd like to be the owner of a Pizza Hut. And a lot of people in business today that own their own business, they'll say, well, you know, I am my business. Well, the problem with that is, if you are the owner of a Pizza Hut and you're working in your business and you're doing it day in and day out, day in and, you know, day after day, the moment you choose not to do that business anymore, that's where your income ends. Hey, I'm a CPA in my own business. The moment you decide not to be a CPA anymore, the moment your income dies. So the answer is supplemental income by the power of residual income. And with Isagenix, they're offering us an opportunity. Within 3 to 5 years, you've got an opportunity to replace your income on a residual basis. Now, I want you to reach out to us. If you're really taking serious your future, then it can't take place in corporate America. Now, finally, the reality of it is you cannot go swimming unless you're willing to get into the pool. And so you got to put your trunks on. You've got to take an opportunity to look at something like Isagenix. And in my case, and in Christina for the last 2.5 years, Johnston Global Wellness. We want to partner with you to do something great, to provide, at the minimum, a supplemental income. How about let's get your food paid for? That's a real possibility. And then beyond that, if you're able to share our concepts with other folks, things can take and become dramatic for your family. So I end with that. Thanks a lot, guys, for joining. I'm going to turn it back over to Christina.
All right. Thanks, Frank. That's a lot of great information there, kind of showing you where Isagenix can really come in and help you in your financial blueprint. So how does it work? Well, number one, you use the products. Just get them in your body and see the difference that they can make for you. 2, once you get that difference, you're going to want to share that with people. Sorry, my door was open. So you share the system with your friends, family, coworkers, and then you identify those people who are product sharers or those people who are really looking at this as a business. And that's the power of sharing. We're not traditional where we're going to advertise on billboards and send you mailers or have commercials on TV or the radio. You may see there are people with Isagenix shirts or hats. Some of our athletes that play golf may have Isagenix on their shirt. They're not paid for that. They are just like you and me. They are users of the product, but they love it. And so they are advertising it on their own because maybe they are somebody who is looking at this as additional business. So the picture on the right there shows one person, me, sharing it with you. Then you turn and share it with your friends, and that is our word of mouth sharing. You tell somebody about a restaurant you've tried, you love it, they go out and try it, they tell their friends. Same thing when you go to a movie, it's all the same. The health and wellness industry is exploding. Fortunes are there to be made, from baby boomers to the Generation X, senior generation, and the millennials. Everybody wants it, and everybody needs it. So market trends right now, $175 billion in global health and wellness nutrition. Over 69% of North Americans are considered obese or overweight. $285 billion is the estimated 2018 global anti-aging products on the market. $75 billion in gym-based fitness industries, and 76% of people's primary life stresses are from money and work. So there's a real global opportunity. We are in 14 countries, and actually this month just opened up in South Korea and Spain. So the keys to success is that strong management team, and we have that here. Products that everyone needs with real results, a solid compensation plan, training and support, and timing and positioning. And we fit the criteria in every single one of those. So here you earn bonuses for sharing with people, not only for introducing them to the product, but the more people that you introduce to Isagenix, the more you can earn through different bonuses and the structure they have. So how can you start? Here are some of the packs that we have. If you're looking at this as a business, you can start your business for just over $1,000. And that's pretty amazing to be able to start a whole business from the ground up for just $1,000. That has everything in that pack that you can try that Isagenix offers. We have weight loss packs, performance packs, and everything is also broken down to show you kind of how much it costs per day. So if someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you're not sure that you can do it, say yes, then learn how to do it later. That's Richard Branson, and we all know how well he has done in his life by saying yes. So thank you for listening to our presentation tonight. We really appreciate you taking time out of your busy day. We hope that you heard something that has piqued your interest, whether it be from our nutritional standpoint or from our business standpoint. And we would love for you to reach out for us and let us know if you have any further questions or if you're ready to get started today. Please let us know. Reach out to us personally instead of ordering directly through our website, because we do have some special offers now and then that we can offer for you.
Tremendous for the next couple of days, no doubt, for sure.
Yes, definitely. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. We're going to end the meeting here, and we hope you have a great evening.
Thanks, everyone. See you at the top.